It's recipes I learn at home. Recipes I cook at home. Recipes that make Salt Cray a home to everyone. Salt Cray, Caribbean food, the Caribbean way. Cryptocurrency accepted.
I'm here.
I'll highlight the server with the AR reconstruction software. It's out of reach, so you'll need to use a heavy cargo drone to steal it.
Search the premises. We may have an intruder.
All right, here's the server. It's loaded up onto your vehicle, ready to go. Get it to the next location in one piece.
It might shock you to learn that I know how to drive. Thanks.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
This will do. Remain in the area until I've downloaded enough data to the server. Download complete. I need a wider sample of data, so I'm pushing you the coordinates to a new location. This is brilliant. Look at this. It's compiling data from the surveillance infrastructure. Nearby CTOS drones, civilian optics, CCTV, and then it assembles those scraps into what happened in this location 24 hours ago. Fantastic. You're too far. I'm served from your optic, so I need you to stay within range.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
All right, scraping data from optics, CTOS cameras, microphones, laptops. Say, do you reckon SRS uses this to watch people shag? Fucking hell, do they use it for anything but watching people shag? Transfer complete. I'm missing one last data set. Pushing you the coordinates to the location now.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Suspect. Where's our suspect? Over. Oh, I'm in trouble.
Still being attacked here.
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them, destroy them psychologically with cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's complete. Be careful, it's taking too much damage. A few more hits and it's toast. Alright, I've got it. Now, we can't lug around this server forever. We should probably wipe our prints off it anyway.
Go on.
I'll overload the CPUs to cause a power spike and destroy the battery unit. The electromagnetic pulse should destroy both the server and the drones. So, you know, run!
Move into a secure position.
OUT. Out.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it? We pulled off a heist, made life a bit harder for the tyrants of the world, and most importantly, I got a new toy to play with. Now, run along back to the safe house. Sabine wants you and your new teammates for a briefing.
Let's lock down this vehicle, just to be safe.
Searching for the one who hacked this vehicle. Drone, perform a search.
You look like someone who might want to fight for London.
Oh, you're DedSec. Good. I need help with something.
Perhaps. What's the situation?
My friend just got taken in one of the Albion raids. They're undocumented and will get deported.
As it happens, we're rather practiced at rescuing people from Albion thugs. We'll handle it.
It's not that simple. This will just happen again next time they go through a checkpoint. And checkpoints are everywhere. But a passport would help. And I hear Clan Kelly makes very good fake ones. You understand?
All right. We'll see what we can do.
Thank you. Do this and I will owe you a favor. Trust me, this is a good thing for you.
Is it the dance you enjoy, or is that just something to do with your hands while you get shit-faced?
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
I agree. This city is being picked apart by scavengers and they must be stopped.
Albion's presence here is a ticking time bomb. If we don't get rid of them, we're done for.
And Clan Kelly, they're preying on the most vulnerable. We need to take them out too.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero Day and the bombings we ate shit for. I picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasting on a loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get to try out that fancy new AR tech we stole. I mean, creatively shared.
Some days it feels like the fight's never gonna be over.
I can tell you're a fighter. You ready to fight for the people?
Shit, are you saying you're dead sick? I could really use your help.
Do you really think DedSec would be smart enough to recruit someone like me? What you need?
It's these Clan Kelly guys. They're giant dicks, man. They stole my drugs. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get real ADHD meds right now?
That's awful. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it sucks, man. I can't focus. Cop said it was trifling, but it's not to me.
Look, forget the police. We'll put those gangsters away ourselves.
Worth a try. If you help me out with this, I'll owe you one. A big one.
Goes in and out of his flat with that black ring.
They were all in space, but it looked like it was in the 30s. And they got the little dog.
I've got coordinates for the two suspects. Scrape their optic data. That should give us more than enough to incriminate them.
Yep.
Sorry, I need this, and it's way cooler than a car. Is that a combat drone? Shit!
There it is. You can hack in from there.
Shit! I didn't know it could be that easy. Gotta keep my head down in here.
Investigating disturbance. Continuing unlawful activity with assault and arrest. Hostile target.
teammate is en route to hospital, where they'll be for the foreseeable future.
Well, that tends to be what happens when you run around acting the maggot.
One of the gangsters whose optic data we're looking to scrape is nearby.
It's nice to finally have my work appreciated. You're welcome.
Oh! That's the target. Should be hackable.
Well, this place is certainly stimulating. That's one criminal scraped. Now let's give their friend a good scraping too, and then maybe their mum. No one will be left unscraped. No one. Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time. If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic to the team. It's a brilliant way to shorten that hospital stay and get your teammate back online. Both of their optics are squeaky clean. They're smart. Shite.
But I'm about 8.61 million times smarter, give or take an order of magnitude. I managed to trace their encrypted comms channel back to a remote server.
I'd like to look into that.
It's a question that no one's really addressed of late. London is going to be safer than ever.
Oh, for fuck's sake, the Nickdomes is powerful.
Thousands of additional CCTV cameras. So nice there. Still looking at us after all these years.
Yeah, it puts a lot of fun into my life now. I get to play this role-play game where I pretend to know my loved ones better than some twat behind a screen in the SIRS headquarters.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't complain. I mean, SIRS really just stepping into the vacancy left when it became patently obvious that God had retired. We think that the similarities, omnipresent, omniscient, judgmental, stripping away your finances and freedoms, dishing out random punishments.
Well, stay out of my way then.
All it needs to do, sir, is ban me from eating something. What are they going to be this time? Not bacon again. Please, not more bacon. Courgettes. Ban courgettes. I can take you banning courgettes. I'm happy with that.
Makes me feel important knowing that I'm being watched with everything I do, Andy.
Well, it's just not. It's reassuring, isn't it? It's like having an extra aunt.
This is the aunt that gets drunk at Christmas and vomits in the kiddie pool, right?
Get that one. This is the bug on the Buccaneers. Let's move on now to sport. Well, the closest thing we have to sport now, riots. I mean, riots my favourite. It's pleasingly violent. I mean, I know the underdogs never win, but I mean, that's like top level football of the game, but it's still fun to root for them, isn't it? Go team, people of Britain. Oh, never mind, you've been crushed by Messi and all this stuff. Still, good effort, lots of positives to take away from today's riot. I'll come back stronger next time. My luck's going to turn, I can feel it. It's our season. It's our season.
You can't spell riot without right, and by right I mean right wing.
So, who do we turn to for help, support and assistance in desperate times like these? Well, our artificially intelligent friend Bagley's rogue, estranged brother. The one that tells it as it really is, not as it is pretending to be. Exclusive to this show, Bugley. And remember, life's worse with Bugley. Here goes. Bugley.
Find a disused quarry, scream into it for half an hour, and then lock yourself in a shed forever.
Thanks, Bugley. You know the answer to everything.
Hey, Bugley, how many seashells does she sell by the seashore?
Alice, most of the seashore is now uninhabitable, so I would highly recommend she sees the doctor before engaging in any commercial proximity to the ocean.
Bugley, how can I stop worrying about being disappeared by Clan Kelly every time I go to the shop, or take the bus, or sit on a bench, or look at a tree, or point at a bird, or think about snooker, or get out of bed?
Andy, do not worry about Clan Kelly.
Why not, Bugley? They terrify me to my very...
Reminder, the criminals we're investigating have a server at this location. That's the target. Should be hackable.
The fact that it's restricted just makes me curious.
Drone's got a mind of its own.
Transfer complete.
Hey, we've just sent you all the evidence you could ever need. Fucking up a case like this would require a level of incompetence that even the police can't rise to.
That was so sick. I'm seriously kind of geeking out right now.
The best recompense you could give us would be to join the cause.
Yeah, alright. Fuck it.
A resistance is only as good as the people in it. We're happy to have you.
I'm happy to be here. Now, let's get to it.
Fuck yeah. Can you back off, please?
Moving on. I am not afraid to defend my... Your junk bro. Oh shit, that take a coming. Help.
Right. Maybe I can do this.
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
Whoa, this place is wicked.
Mobilizing now. Out.
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to
is this some kind of test?
Pretty much my favourite
Guys.
topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every optic device.
Right.
Whether you're using the
I think
optic,
I lost
Bagley will be there.
Suspect is
The AI
gone.
is streamed to your optic from Bloom Central Command Center, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopian idea for the world. Why do you think it grew so quickly?
In my mind, it's... No surprise that Bagley became so popular. It's funny, useful, fast. It's a great companion and really just makes life so much easier. I mean, when you look back at all the service AIs that used to exist, they just can't compete. When you ask Bagley anything, there's a quick answer and low... information available to you. One day, I let Bagley answer all of my messages for a whole 24 hours, and no one even noticed the difference.
The other competitors really just couldn't compete with Bagley. Their answers were so much worse. They didn't understand anything, and Bagley pretty much gets everything right first time. Do you have any idea why Bagley really beat all the competition?
Well, it's really the data, isn't it? Ever since Broker hooked up with Bloom, that's when things changed.
And really, that's not actually that great. Bloom has data on everybody. They collect information about everything you're doing across the web through your optic headset. Isn't the AI only good because of Bloom surveillance?
I've been avoiding this place since it happened. All this empty air makes it hard to think of stupid shit to say, you know?
There's security all over a site that should be abandoned. What are they protecting? Rubble?
Yeah, super weird. Bagley, what am I looking for?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
sense now.
I'll have you. Oh, I'm getting shot at here. You're in trouble now. Need some cover.
Get me reinforcements, no! Come in, dispatch. Drones are en route to suspect.
You're not getting out of this.
Done and done. Any notes? Nope, didn't think of it.
Your teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
Jesus, honestly, how difficult is it to evade Albion? They're absolute morons.
Don't you feel me now? Yes, it's actually working for once. Oh, back up a little.
What's the idea, mate?
You appear to be someone interested in helping London.
Fuck me, dead sec. All right, maybe you could help. Got myself in a bit of trouble.
We'll see. What's the problem?
My mate just up and vanished last week. No news, no calls, no nothing. I'm starting to worry.
I'm sorry to hear that.
To put it lightly, my mate's a bit of a dickhead. The type that doesn't think much about the consequences before doing something stupid. So I'm pretty sure they got themselves in trouble.
We'll find them.
What the hell?
This is it. The signal is coming from this spider-bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Christ, it's been ripped apart. Why was it here, Bagley?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction.
Let's not break this one.
Perfect. 2 more data relays to go. One more data relay and I'll have it.
Just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... Got it. Go back to where you found that spider bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
All right.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload?
What, think we'd go back here?
Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Bagley, can you identify the operator of the spider bot?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the spider bot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
The cops were watching? Oh, now that is an interesting little wrinkle.
Right, I'm putting stop to this. Suspect for sleep. Call it in. Staying down.
As in Clan Kelly? Jesus, Mary and Joseph, the bloody gangsters were part of the bombings?
Oh, I've seen this on my murder shows. It's like a handoff. Kellys are just the suppliers.
Their contact didn't seem to be part of the same organisation. Is it possible she's a part of Zero Day?
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking. The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
And what do you propose? I quantum tunnel through it?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but spider bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good plan.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
All right.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
0 Day has a signature.
There, hurry. We've got other deliveries.
So you were hired to supply all the targets?
That's it. We're all I need to know.
So, 0 Day organised several groups in order to stage the bombings.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. 0 Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction. But if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more. Tracing the Spiderbot serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
Considering they had surveillance, it's clear the police force haven't disclosed everything they knew about the attack.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
This is what passes for auto-drive. No, control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
Putting an end to the chase now.
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk
obviously
for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service
Let's
AI
not do
that's
that
present
again.
in every
Return to
optic
HQ.
device. Whether
This
you're
is
using
pointless.
optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your optic from Bloom Central Command Centre, and it was...
Only thing left untouched is the sign out front. Albion's taken over the station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatised goon squad, just take your business across the street.
Grand. The exact improvement the police force needed was to be outsourced to bloody Albion.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spiderbot will be further in.
here.
Fighting fire with fire wasn't going to be easy, but still.
Engaging hostile target. Neutralizing.
Your friend's just been taken into Albion custody. So long as you don't cock up that badly, you'll be my favourite operative today.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen to me, right? Right?
Okay, what is going on?
Go get him, Spider-Bot.
Stay away from me.
Someone in the area is controlling that spider bot. Find them!
Is everyone watching? Now check this shit out.
Sprint. I've had enough. Stop.
Mate, tell me everyone saw that.
Keep your eyes open.
Thank you so much. You're a legend.
There we go. I think you just made a new friend. If Albion wanted to lock them up, they must be dangerous. And dangerous we can use.
Exactly.
Oh no!
During the scan.
Oh, my muscles twitching it. Huh?
Listen.
If you don't stop this, then I'll the suspect.
Coming up in today's episode of
Okay, yeah.
That is my cue to piss off.
Well, is this it, our spider bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
Good. Be a dear and work out who last used it.
Navigate the spider bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
On it.
Get locked down!
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spider-bot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. That's Skulton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now. Buggery fuck. You look at all this junk. You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
Decided they couldn't be trusted to do their jobs. Suddenly some corporation could clean up our streets better than the same police force we've had for who knows how long. When crime fighting is treated like a business, crime will never go away. That would be bad for business, right? So don't tell me Albion has our best interests at heart. So
if the police could handle their job, Albion would be necessary, but they can't. Home bombing is a perfect example. Lazy overpaid cops with secret will. Well, they're not as clean as for us.
You're almost there. Make your way through this last vent path.
that's just crass.
Got it!
Scanning Spiderbot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Fine.
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
We're this far down the breadcrumb trail, we might as well keep following it.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every Optic device. Whether you're using the Optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your Optic from Bloom Central Command Center, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopian idea for the world. Why do you think it grew so quickly?
In my mind, it's no surprise that Bagley became...
Bagley, find me an entrance.
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside. The GPS history of the spider bot we recovered regularly pinged these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
Good place to hold the world's least pleasant dinner party.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Piss off.
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location.
Received. Moving to intercept.
Bloody rat.
Suspect has a weapon. I repeat, suspect has a firearm.
Stop letting go! Wicked.
Your friend's just been taken into Albion custody. So long as you don't cock up that badly, you'll be my favourite operative today.
Well, that's motivating. Let's go, Bags.
Do you mind? I've got important things to attend to.
Ugh.
Excuse me. What has got into that person?
Right, close this fucker down.
Oh no. She was fucked out.
What's this?
any suspicious activity. Public security is everyone's responsibility. Drones are for the benefit of everyone.
Shot. Whip myself.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, no. No. What? Whoa. Oh. Sure thing, okay. This got to stay. Oh.
No moving, a scan.
I'm doing my best.
Scan. All clear.
Leave me alone. Don't let that spider get away. Lock it down.
Well, I'm not fucking swimming.
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every optic device. Whether you're using the optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your optic from Bloom's Central Command Centre, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopian idea for the world. Why do you think it grew so quickly?
In my mind, it's no surprise that Bagley became so popular. It's funny, useful, fast. It's a great companion and really just makes life so much easier. I mean, when you look back at all the service AIs that used to exist, they just can't compete. When you ask Bagley anything, there's a quick answer and loads of information available to you. One day, I let Bagley answer all of my messages for a whole 24 hours and no one even noticed the difference.
The other competitors really just couldn't compete with Bagley. Their answers were so much worse, they didn't understand anything, and Bagley pretty much gets everything right first time. Do you have any idea why Bagley really beat all the competition?
Well, it's really the data, isn't it? Ever since Broker hooked up with Bloom, that's when things changed.
And really, that's not actually that great. Data, every collecting information about everything you're doing across the web through your optic headset. Isn't the AI only good because of Bloom surveillance?
Well, I suppose so, but I prefer not to talk about that side of things. Bagley is so special because it's been trained on this huge cache of information. That's how these AI systems work, or at least used to work. I mean,
Whoa, it's like a secret police station down here. I mean, a police station that is secret, not a... You know what I mean.
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
Yeah, all right. So what would lead them to the Tone bombing?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Fuck me. So Albion and Clan Kelly were working together?
It seems like 0 Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
People are getting snatched off the streets. We have to do something about it, right? That's what we do.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
Hell yes. You see all that? Fuck, I'm good at being in DedSec.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
You trying to be nice, Bags? Aw, thanks, mate.
You'll need to get used to Bugs' dribble, but it's proper fun. Fantastic job.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal team. But finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
That's not good. No deportees are leaving the UK. They probably threw him into the EPC and just forgot about him.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
We really should bring on someone in medicine, just considering how much we've been shot at lately.
It's better than watching tutorials on how to suture your own wounds.